Okay, so our headline fight in Des Moines is an interesting affair, people. Right, we have got Cory Sandhagen against Deiveson Figueiredo. And both have had kind of similar similar last few situations. All right, so this the year, Deiveson Figueiredo, yeah, he is coming off a loss in his last fight. He's 37, 5'5", with a 68-inch reach. He has got a 13-4 and 1 record in the UFC. So he last time out, he lost to Peter Yan. That was November 2024, right? He beat before that, when he moved to Bantamweight, right? Because remember, he used to be a flyweight. That's where he was champion. He beat Marlon Vera, Cody Garbrandt, and Rob Font. So, he had those epic fights with Brandon Moreno. You know what I mean? It was very interesting. And, he was beating everyone at flyweight. So across from him, he is facing the Sandman, Cory Sandhagen. He's 33, 5'11". That's the thing, he's 5'11", but he's only got a 2-inch reach advantage as he's 70, right? Figueiredo's 68. It's only 2 inches, isn't it? He is also coming off a loss in his last fight, right? That was to Umar Nurmagomedov in August last year. And that was potentially for a shot at the belt. We know Umar went on to fight Marab after that. He's got a 10-4 record in the UFC. Now, they've beaten similar people, right? They've both beaten Rob Font, both beaten Marlon Vera. They both lost to Peter Yan, right? But, yeah, and they both fought the higher echelon of their divisions, right? Sandhagen, he's fought Aljamain. He's fought Asuncao, Marlon Vieira, Marlon Moraes, Frankie Edgar, TJ Dillashaw, Yan, Yong Song Yadong. They've been in there with them. The Umar fight. And I think with Sandhagen, his issue at times is he doesn't always throw enough, right? He's usually got a reach advantage, but he doesn't always use it. There's times he uses it so well. And then there's been fights where he's using it and then he kind of goes away from it, right? And lets people take him down. And he doesn't always look to get up, right? He's hunting for subs, but I wouldn't call Sandhagen a submission expert, right? He's comfortable on his back, but he's not someone who necessarily is going to always submit you. So he just spends so much time in that position and he'll lose a fight, right? It's the inactivity that can make him lose fights. It's not a skill situation. As he looked, good against Umar. He was Yan, right? There's so many fights where he's looked good, but he maybe just didn't throw enough, right? There wasn't enough urgency, and he loses a decision. That's what happens with him. Last time out, Figueiredo just looked a little lethargic, right? When he fought Jan, which was, that was an odd one. That was an odd one. He just didn't look like the same Figueiredo. He had no answers to what Jan was throwing out there. But, it's been a little time, right? So Figueiredo fought Jan in November. Sandhagen fought Umar in, when was that? That was August. So I think they've had time to address issues. I think part of it, little slight injuries and stuff like that. But I feel, as I said, they've had time to polish things up, right? To assess, to look at what might have gone wrong last time out and make those course corrections. Because on paper, this is a good fight, right? This is both looking to keep their name in the rotation, right? At the top. And a good win would do that. They don't want to lose because it's going to set you back a few years, And I think Figueiredo don't have a few years, right? Even Sandhagen wouldn't want that. So, I think both are looking to show out. And I think on paper, right, both can win. I'm going to go with Sandhagen to get the win here. Because I think, right, in his last fight, there wasn't much separating him from a win. So I think it's an easier bridge to cross. And I think that Sandhagen has fought similar people to Figueiredo. So, I think Cory Sandhagen, the Sandman, is going to walk away with a victory on Saturday night. We will see what happens. People, who have you got?